we're going to get started on this Thursday afternoon live lesson on Zoom. We have Miss Molly and Mr. Nathan here with us. And
Yeah.
we're going to read a story, a news story real quick about a new Olympic sport, as well as and then we'll read a little bit about the Olympics and the history of them. And hang on. Okay. So, Mr. Nathan, can you read for us?
No, just spots.
What kind of sport?
Order is
Olympic.
Olympic start.
Sport. Ooh.
The summer always will have a new spots in 20 and 24.
Yep.
This new spots is challenging
Called
go branches.
breaking.
Breaking is a kind of dance. Bringing inside
Includes
vents,
flips,
grins, and more.
Yeah, so breaking is just a different way to say break dancing, in case you've ever heard break dancing. And now it's going to be in the Olympics.
Pay attention.
The 20 and 24 summer always will be a new pants
In Paris,
newest finance.
athletes
Athletes from around the world challenges compete in the
Olympics.
Olympics. They challenging
Compete
is sports dance
events.
event. In 20 and 24, some other
Athletes
athletes will compete in breaking. People are excited to
see.
see the new spots.
Yeah. Answer the questions about it. Here is a short little video that shows what breakdancing is. What do you think of that, Molly? You started bopping around to that music. I think Molly liked it. What did you think, Nathan?
What do you think? And it is
Did
all
you
yours?
Did you like the breakdancing?
Yes.
Stop. Pay attention.
Maybe we can ask Miss Angie to do it for us in gym. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so question number 1 is, what new sport will the Summer Olympics have in 2024? What do you think, Miss Molly? Is it going to be skiing?
Skiing, shining, or breaking? Yes.
I think it's going to be breaking.
Breaking.
Yes. Breakdancing is the new Olympic sport. And who competes in the Olympics? Authors athletes or photographers?
Photographers?
You think photographers?
Photographers.
Not photographers. What do you think, Molly?
Athletes? Is that what you think?
Athletes.
Athletes?
It's athletes. And where are the Olympics going to be? Are they going to be in India, in Germany, or in France?
Coronavirus? Virus?
In France?
France?
Paris,
Say
France.
Paris, France.
Yeah. And Paris may be a familiar sight to you because it has the Eiffel Tower.
Oh,
Like in Ratatouille. So that's where the Olympics are going to be in a few years. There is an epic book that I found about the Olympics that talks about how they got their start. So we'll get a little bit of background about the Olympics. The book is called, what is this book called, Nathan?
History? High history.
The what history?
Yes.
What kind?
What kind?
Oh,
Olympics.
Olympics history.
Olympics history.
We won't read every single word on every single page because there are a lot of them, but we'll at least get a good idea of what the Olympics are. So the first Olympic Games took place a long time ago. We talked last month about ancient history and ancient communities. Well, that is when the Olympics got started, and they were in ancient Greece. They were held every 4 years, and people competed by states and for each other, and the events were boxing, wrestling, chariot racing, throwing the discus and the javelin. And throwing the discus looked like this statue. It's kind of like a big stone frisbee. And here in this vase, you can see a picture of two people wrestling, like how they would in the ancient Olympics. And if anybody, this circle here says, if any athlete was discovered to have cheated in the Olympics, they're disqualified and they had to pay a big fine. They had to pay lots of money. And then in 1896, so 100 and almost 30 years ago, someone thought that we should do the Olympics again. And Nathan, what do you see these people doing in this picture here?
What did you do in this picture, Jenna?
What are they doing?
What are you doing? Instead of the racing.
Yeah, they're getting ready to run a race. Let's see. So the winners in the first when we restarted the Olympics, the winners would get a silver medal instead of gold, but they started to give out gold medals in the third games. So then, let's see. So the Olympic Games have continued. Other sports have been added, like swimming and gymnastics. And in 1976, the Paralympics got a big boost when people other than just those in wheelchairs could participate. And then the Winter Olympics started a little bit after the Summer Games. And those games have events like skiing and ice skating and bobsledding. And they happen also every 4 years. This book only goes up to the Olympics in 2012, which were held in London. We have had one other Olympics game since this book came out. We were supposed to have Olympics this year, but why would they have been canceled? Nathan. What would have canceled the Olympics this year? What canceled everything this year? The reason we're having to do this lesson from home. Coronavirus?
Coronavirus?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. We were supposed to be other Olympics in Japan this year, but they had to be canceled because of coronavirus. So that's just something a little bit about the Olympic Games that we'll be able to see again next summer. So thanks to Mr. Nathan and Miss Molly.
Bye.
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 Say bye, Mom.